Hello? Is this thing on? Yeah, it is. Okay. Today we're gonna play Disco Elysium. I've heard some things. People have been saying this game is peakest peak. We'll see. This game better be fucking worth it. This game better be worth it, by the way. I'm gonna be really, really mad. Okay. Well, let me unmute the audio. Okay, yeah. Yeah, looks good. Uh... Yeah, it's weird. I have a 10 by something monitor, but it always goes to like this one, which is like 4K, I think. Whatever. We'll see. We'll see if it gets messed up. What did I just press? Okay. Yeah, maybe I should check this later. It looks pretty good. Okay. Select archetype: thinker, sensitive, physical, create your own character. Come on, man. Extremely intelligent, very bad with people, and knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Very psychological, a magnetic personality, but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. Yeah, these are all just like me. Yeah, he's just like me. It looks like int, psychology, FYS. I don't really know what that means, and MOT. I guess it's physical. FYS, that's not how you spell it. And then MOT is probably mind. Okay, whatever. What am I feeling today? Today I went to the gym, so. But I don't really. Okay, oh my god. I'm tweaking already. I've been losing my mind recently, so I'll pick this one. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. That was like the quote in Blasphemous 1.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever.
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Okay.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle.
Oops.
Soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing. Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Do you really? You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Hoard so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension.
Oh shit.
You should ask what's out there first.
Okay, that's basically like D&D, but yeah, that's already peak. Fear and apprehension. What about What about fear and hunger? Anybody? Anybody? Fear and hunger? Anybody? Okay. Wait, I did this to myself.
Yes, your one disco mother. There's this giant ball there. An evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball. You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large. You can't even infinitesimally small. You can't even make you can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the... Yes, it is. You love...
Okay, I'm feeling like this is more of a mouse kind of game. Yeah. You know, I could probably make it work. I'll tap to highlight.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Visual calculus easy 9, assess the damage.
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy. The morning light hurts your eyes.
Okay.
It's hazy. What do you mean, assess the damage? How would you do that? What are you even trying to do? You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
No. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Rolling empty.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Okay.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning, the necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colourful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically... It's just a little hangover-induced photosensitivity. Don't overreact.
Oh, what the hell is going on here? Why do I have to pass checks to like pull a necktie off of the thing? How drunk is this guy?
The lights are off.
Oh, that was the window.
hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. Really, or recollection of the person you are, the people in your life as you slowly abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it. Yeah, there is definitely something. Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol, and I bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your it's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers. Don't be scared. It's only your face. It's behold.
Holy chopped.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you? Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off in a sad has-been kind of way,
It
yeah.
might have been 10
Oh,
years ago.
fuck.
It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Formidable, impossible. Okay. Awesome. Let's take a bath. Okay, never mind. Here, look, a key. Oh, those are shoes. I only have one shoe. One single shoe. Okay, this highlights all the items. Let's just get out of here. No, I'm all good. There's my other shoe, though.
Hello, officer.
Here's 51.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
No.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Oh, of
The
course.
young woman shakes her head.
No. You're a police officer, sir. I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us this. You've been here for 3 days. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Suggestion. Let her know you want her physically.
Could it be because of the drinking? Don't be so harsh on yourself.
A glib remark. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself.
A fondness for contradictory statements.
What's even happening, dog? What is this? Like, do I have like passives? Are they like activating? And it's like giving me a check for extra dialogue? Is that how it
I'm
works?
sorry. I was being glib. I'm sure you're a great cop.
No, she's not. Reassert yourself by being flirtatious.
It's a red check.
Of course. Be careful,
It
officer.
cannot be retried.
We don't like the police around here.
Oh, she left.
She looks back at you, a light glinting.
Goodbye.
You know, this Loki says a lot about me. Even in the video game. I'm not gonna take the chance to flirt with a girl in fear of being humiliated. This says a lot about society and me. Mostly me. Still smoking. Something on the table. This is my other shoe. Nice.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. It's pretty clear, a normal, good, they're balanced, comfy.
Guess the wind washes over you. Safe. Holy, this game's too hard. Threaten people. Motorics, physique, psyche, and intellect. Ready, aim, and fire. This game low-key scary as hell. I'm scared. This guy low-key tweaking. I don't want to play this game anymore. I'm scared. No, I'm just kidding. Charmers, sociopaths, pretend cops. I look lost, out of place.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it. Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering. How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them.
The idea seems to make your neck expand. Suddenly, the garish tie feels very snug.
Or you could not do that. No one is making you.
I'll think about it.
Good. Thinking about yummy cigarettes in your mouth is the next best thing. Make sure you think about juicy sticks of tobacco all the time, though. It doesn't count if it's not all the time. And when you're done thinking about them, graduate to getting them.
No. Why is my brain so mean to me? Just like in real
Plus,
life.
Smoking them gives massive bonuses.
Awesome.
The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Let's just suppress the
The
emotion.
door is closed. This door can only be opened.
Hey, opossums. You love this game? Glad to hear it. Hopefully I'll come to love it as well.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
Seems pretty good. Seems really well made. It's like this, like a D&D campaign. Or at least what I think a D&D campaign looks like.
That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Something tells me you don't like me.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop. Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room? No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here. No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it. Most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
What happened
Look,
to the bird?
your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you. Concentrating.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager. That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager. I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in. She just, you know.
There's something there, and it's not good. That's all you know for now.
Okay. Healing item. Nice. This is a water cooler. Big old karaoke mic.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is immense, modest, puny. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover. Fuck. I low-key like to imagine that I have a special soul. Like, you know in Fear and Hunger, where everyone has like a certain soul, but the lesser people have lesser souls. I feel like I have a pretty big one. But honestly... Okay.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard through a PA system by other people, whether they like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
Or should I sing when it comes to it?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Is it like Fallout? I mean, I played New Vegas before. I guess, like, I guess they're both RPGs. Role-playing games. You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation. Lamentation sounds good. I'll really get a gauge on my soul. Lament.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Okay.
You have not yet No. Don't sing the happy song. You have to find something tragic to sing first.
I'll sing the sad song. Okay. Also, is the volume okay, by the way? Alright, cool.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Wake him up.
You gently shake his shoulder, but
Damn.
nothing happens. This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's... The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Okay. Pinball machine.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why? He is your half-brother.
Okay.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
My brother.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Okay, I will.
Raphael
Awesome.
Ambrosius Cousteau.
So cool.
You instinctively run your hand over your multi-patterned orange tie.
More classy! Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name, and you're one classy cop.
Yes, well. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here? If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Look, man, yeah, no, completely. No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down. We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will. But first, we have to take it down. I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 40. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities. Yes. They are not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RC. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage. But again, it's none of my concern. You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk. If you need something for your headache, there is a general...
A painkiller would be good about now. This thing is pulsating with discomfort. The best cure for a headache is, of course, morphine. They won't have that. So cigarettes will have to do.
After you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party.
Okay. Oops, wrong button. The cop Geist. At high levels, you'll be the very heart of the police force. Oh my god. Empathy. Okay, I'll worry about that later.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
It's me.
Why, you are, officer. And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
No, I'm done with mating rituals this time around. Yeah, I'm good.
The mating rituals aren't the good part, sweetie. I know I suppose all of us do. You must forgive me. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever do you mean?
Roll us up some cigarettes.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree. I can assure you with absolute certainty.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down, perhaps another time.
Cryptozoologist.
Yes, officer. You look...
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
Doing so hard I forgot everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
A war zone. We're dead.
Now. We are alive. In a hostel called the Whirling in Rags. How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful... I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
It's the end of the world.
Perhaps, dear. Perhaps.
She is perturbed by your not knowing what year it is, but not by your mention of the apocalypse. The lieutenant studies you. I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed be completely adrift in this reality.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Dictatorship. We are governed by intelligent machines. The freest market. Run hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Radios. Yeah. We are in hell. Here's this one.
Oh, no. Nothing like that, dear. Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own. Certainly no machines. It is quite disappointing, yes. A lot of people would like some form of representation. Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, but we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
The hustle and the grind. I'm sick of it too.
Defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago. It has something to do with everything.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
You didn't do too well, dear. It does look like...
A sigh. The lieutenant...
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia...
She means this sincerely.
Volition.
Worrying won't do you any good.
Someone more educated in...
No. I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would... Of course, dear. Good luck.
Oh my god.
Hello again, sweetie. Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic. That's quite all right.
There is no bitterness in her voice.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic. I hope not.
Towering over her in your insignia, you make her feel safe.
Maybe it wouldn't be so
But not
bad.
you.
So you volunteered, sometime in the past, for the beatdown and hell of bullets. So very you.
It means I can't use my legs. I was in an accident some years back, injured in the line of duty, as nothing so glamorous, dear. Though when I was a training and development manager, you'd think it would be a safe job, but I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated. No problem.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity.
Okay, awesome. You talk to
Yes?
me.
What do you want to know? Maybe you can tell me what you do know. Do you want me to brief you? 3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor, a security guard or worker of some sort. To find him or her is one of our tasks here. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The Dock Workers Union is the de facto police in Martinez. That's right. I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
His disdain is clear.
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it. Better still than an imbecilic cop-off. It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, later. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the... No, it's not a particularly mysterious case. The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Could be sexy.
There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons.
Cut this boring stuff off immediately. You know what this case is about.
I'm sure there's not some sex angle.
Good point. Martinez is famed for its occult sex murder rights. We'll get on it immediately.
Okay. Wow, that's really sexy. It can be sex murder. It doesn't have to be murder. It can just be sex.
That's commendable.
He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist.
You mean like a brief? There's no reason. 3 days ago, during that time.
Okay.
Then.
Okay,
Good.
okay. Thanks. Tell me about the case. Convince Kim there's a sexy dark mystery twist. Okay, yeah.
What if you did it? Yes, you killed him.
Yeah.
And then maybe this is why your chest feels so hollow. You did an awful. Are you sure you would have the strength to take down a hardened mercenary? You're not in the best shape.
And what has led you to this conclusion?
My chest feels hollow. I'm a bad person.
That is a common side effect of all. I find that highly unlikely. It's not unusual for detectives to feel complicit. Me, I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation. That's a fair point. Alright, for the good of the investigation. That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was... It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity, and a geographic division. You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. That's correct.
Whoops. I didn't want to press that.
That makes him a Beano-clad, completely uncopped material, if you say so yourself.
I'm not gonna call him a Beano. That's a slur.
Are they?
Okay, I just...
They are mostly...
You could use a good, normal peer yourself.
Perception. Tell me secret. Okay.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. The eyebrow is exercising psionic control over.
Something the matter?
This guy's got authority off the charts, with just nothing. You better hope he doesn't abuse his authority. If the lieutenant were unfortunately, he is a committed officer of the RC. The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
You ever talk
you
with
mean?
yourself?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I can't...
The lieutenant produces. That's where his conversations with him. You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies.
Good. Let's change the subject.
Oh my god.
Excuse me?
So much talking. You seem to be following me.
Detective, if I may be frank, you seem to be in a deranged state. You have trouble remembering things. You've misplaced.
Oh, so you're an unaccountable wreck who has to be supervised? You don't have to take this.
Some you time? This is a police investigation, not a journey of self-discovery. Please do. We wouldn't want your regiment to spill over into...
Okay, yeah, very... Awesome. Tweaking. Menu's been wiped clean. Let's go this way. Okay, awesome. Can I level up? Do I level up? No, I don't. I need 100 XP points. Goodness. This way. Street sign reads fuck the police. Okay.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police, of course. What can I help you with? Me? I am just a gardener. I am working. I have a greenhouse in the yard there.
There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence.
As you probably know.
Don't worry, miss. We are here.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale. Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this.
Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. Okay. Since the street sign's messed up? Okay, it's there. In the yard, right through the hole in the... What do you mean? Yes, sir. District of Martinet.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, the harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge just coast. This
Rows of stalls under a broad roof, where silvery fish were heaped on.
I don't know. The abandoned kind? It used to gather every spring, but there's nothing to do there now. Just drug addicts. It's just water. No, actually,
In the west is the miracle.
no problem. Of course.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Awesome. Should I equip these gloves? Let me, yeah. Awesome. It's just that easy. Now I have gloves. Pigs go home.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is vapor emanates from the large engine. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat. A metallic drawer slides out.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not...
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Take the pry bar, the chain cutter, the flashlight.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap. The pry bar feels nice and cold and heavy, like truth. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. It's robust, weatherproof, lets you see things in the dark. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its... The white suede feels luxurious under the touch. As you tap on the gauge...
There's no use pressing the heat button.
Alternative translation. Don't even think you could drive. The frequency tableau, like the soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide. Oh,
This is Precinct 50.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5.
a scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle.
10-4, what's your status? Over. 10-18, 10-20, over. 10-18, then state your message, sir. Over. 10-9, repeat message. 10-4, message received. This is...
1022, the captain. This...
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his...
He what? He lost his badge? Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional. Defend yourself. Immediately. They laugh at you.
This is
He's asking you
serious.
to stop.
Of course it's serious.
Satellite Officer Vicmar concurs. Losing your badge is serious. Over. He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs.
Oh god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vicmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation.
Mullen dicked us.
Okay, whatever, man.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your
Fuck me. Mac, come here.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
Hey, stop laughing at me, man. That's not nice.
He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
He asks you to please...
Why? Did he find it?
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it. 10-9, come again. I didn't get that.
New heights even for Captain Soap.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, Dick.
Sergeant Orson wants
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you? Okay, it's...
Don't sweat it, Bratan! You don't need a gun to have fun! We can still have fun! It's not all over!
Where's my necktie talking to me?
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Yeah, when the
before
rise,
you can get the words out,
snake
everything
eyes.
gets scrambled in your brain.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his phone.
Ask him to describe it. His gun.
Satellite Officer McLean requests...
The fuck do you need a gun for? Look at the pythons on your arms. You are a gun. Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
Okay.
He says he's a living...
Hosting.
Dear God, he lost his gun? Oh my, I can't.
This isn't really a laughing matter. Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself. But Disco hit.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... He still got his wiener. Oh man.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your...
Now is a good time to say fuck and ass and so on. That'll make this all right.
That's a negative.
What's he say?
He,
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve, he's...
Sure vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. Tell him to apologize.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims you made. He says he's...
Okay.
Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun.
Satellite Officer... 10-4, affirmative. Officer in...
Oh, God,
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over. Okay.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through. You're going to be looking at a straitjacket.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question. That's a negative, sir. I got a 10-12 here. Over.
What?
He wants to verify.
But of course, it says...
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over. 10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Sir, I will not have you talk to me.
What?
He seems intoxicated.
Mullen's drunk and emotional. Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
10.
You probably don't want to continue on this road.
No, sir, I haven't. You're not really keen on mentioning your home life, so I've always assumed things weren't that good on that front. Over. 10-4.
Does he actually want something, or is
He asked if he ever...
For God's sake, got this shit.
Sir, satellite... So, was there anything else? Understood, sir. Over. Roger that.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around community. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, a buzz with laughter.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his badge and his sidearm. He seemed
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely at...
Yeah, Mullen was fucked up.
Yeah, Mac's right.
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us.
We must help him.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him up.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this.
I guess I can hold up the report for a few days.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but...
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand.
This is the Coupris Kinema. My motor...
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
The Coupris motorcar does provide most of our...
Nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Nothing.
No, I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our hands, remember? A motorized vehicle, officer. I'm sure you are familiar with the...
In the cabin, you see a...
Okay, nice. Okay. Some great tectonic forces crack the
The
pavement.
worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly...
We can sit on benches after we've...
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when...
Okay, I'll do that. Doesn't pump water anymore.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box. A variety of...
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
Abort. These are hideous.
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for 2 reals.
They're perfect for concealing.
No, you are definitely not buying those. No, I can't. We can't walk around with you looking like this.
The lieutenant's reverse psychology for Betty doesn't work on you. If you want to look like a mega-secret midlife crisis, these are all boring.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, superb material, very cool. UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe.
Okay, I don't have enough money anyway to wear those stupid sunglasses.
The shine on these
No,
sunglasses
I was just here.
You see 2 lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like...
I can see you with taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
These once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here. These, officer? These speakers are Samaran garbage. I'm ashamed to even use them for prop. No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk. No, officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you, I've got the best on sale.
Don't even know myself.
But see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too,
A pair of Faun Ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A future...
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers.
Oh my god, $50. I don't have $50. Like, oh, I could talk to the guy probably.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by the name Searing.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here. Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are cool. The place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers. It's
You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang.
Oh, I'm so cool. Yep.
Oh, yes. You got style. You got personal style. You know what you like.
Yo, Cloister, what's up?
You like premium menswear. Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you. Take your time.
What kind of PC do I have?
Don't be distracted by the flattery and
Oh
fun.
no, a good one. Don't be distracted.
boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
A graphics card. 3060. That's the graphics card, right? Yeah. Is that good? It was good. It was good when I bought it a few years ago. But now they probably released the 40 series, right? Or the 50.
Very sharp, officer. I'm Serais from the Sigai province of the Serais Empire. The apricot suzerainty, you know?
The apricot suzerainty is what the Sigai archipelago is commonly known as in Revachol. It's a bit of a fraught term, I'm sure you understand.
No, apricots
A
come from
4060.
My grandma used to grow them. But Sigai is a shithole. That's why I came to Revachol. Here's much better for an independent entrepreneur. Less laws.
Nice. Oblivion. Do you mean Skyrim? Skyrim 4? They're making a remaster?
Speaking of, why not support an independent local entrepreneur? I send half my profits back to my grandma in Sigai.
Well, if it's for his grandma, you should buy a lot of things.
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom. I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board.
No announcement. Give me a second. Now I'm pretty curious. I want to see. And I want to see the price of a 4060. $760. Damn. Okay.
Good joke, officer. Here we don't have permits, just economic freedom. Take a look around.
Maybe they're so confident that the game will get popular, or they're so confident in their name brand that they just know that the game is gonna blow up.
You glance around the decrepit buildings, the miserable weather, the sidewalks strewn with sunflower seeds and a dust-choked.
It's beautiful.
Or maybe
Beautiful
they just
freedom.
gave up making games after, what's the game? Starfield? Would Bethesda even make Fallout 76 and then Starfield? Didn't they low-key fall off? I don't know. I never even played Skyrim. I downloaded it and then I like got bored. I like the first part of the game where you have to like go into the temple or whatever. And then I was trying to mod the game and I just fucked it all up. So I gave up.
It is, yes. Anyone can set up their shop whenever they feel like it.
That's right. No permits, no bureaucracy. That's why this city and its law officials are so cool.
Web fishing. Is it the game where like everyone's a cat?
If you
I
wanted
think
to be
I've heard of it.
sympathetic, you could say we are here to protect the interests.
My man, officer, you make all this possible. Without you, this climate would be extremely bad for business. You're part of the Gossamer state. Yeah, that's the main thing about you. Freedom is great. It's what lets independent entrepreneurs like me sell quality goods at competitive prices. No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already on sale. Anything for you.
Persuade him to give you some money. 3%. Okay.
There are clothes inside.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Yeah, this is so much reading.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird
Economical, but also trendy. Look firsthand, buy secondhand. Keep the economy moving.
Okay, I can win this one. 58%.
Something
Awesome.
cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind. Summer. 100% waterproof. This jacket is the apex of human evolution. The moment at which man became weatherproof. Practical, and yet it may deaden your senses to the world around you. Possibly because of the awful typeface.
I'm just using a controller on my PC.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only for...
You find your hands deep in...
Economical...
Okay. Okay, I've had enough. I don't have any money anyway.
Good morning to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving. His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build and a knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all.
Is this game on Xbox? What even happened? I would hope so. I haven't playing any other games. No, nothing recently. Yeah, I finished playing Omori. If you heard of that game. But I gotta get back to that, and then I gotta go download some mods to play. But I'll do that after this. That's it. I've been playing Limbus Company. Have you heard of Limbus Company? It's like this gacha game made by Project Moon, which are the same people who made Library of Ruin and Lobotomy Corporation. Their games are great. It's a gacha game though. The story's pretty interesting. It's basically about these people who go on the bus looking for this like golden thing, and all the characters are based off of like different novels, like what was it, Crime and Punishment, The Stranger by Albert Camus, Captain Ahab or Moby Dick. You know, all that is pretty cool. Hi, Bree. The Hydra. How are you doing? This man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol.
The words Daredevil Driver sound ominous to you.
You make Genshin content.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here.
Like, why? Are you just
Especially a
playing through the
waterworld.
story?
The rest
Or are
of the
you like
coast
doing
is
like
closed
team
off till then.
compositions? I have some of that salami.
Sure thing. Want some too, officer?
Why not?
I always wanted to eat some salami.
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins. Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Can I have some more
Sure
salami?
thing. Want some?
Why not?
Okay. How do you even say? Oh, more medicine. Pawn shop. Scary. I'm scared. A cash register. A bust of a woman. A film projector.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps. The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently.
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
Awesome, I always wanted a streetlight in my house.
It was brought to me to be...
We are not here to investigate the theft of... You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
700 real. A bargain.
A bargain? No, it's not. He's trying to sweet-talk you into buying trash.
Are you out of your mind? Even taking account the risk of obtaining the light, that seems a bit steep.
There's also the matter of rewiring. But the most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary indoor fixtures, which has adjusted its morphological field. The light became suitable for use inside the home just a few days ago.
Okay, awesome.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags. Try to find something pretty and cool here, then use it to win her back.
It was her.
Yes, this sounds off. You shouldn't trust this guy. This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols.
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
It's meant to give people hope even we can do it. No.
I don't like either set very much, to be honest.
He seems to have his own take on the conflict played out in perpetuity by these toys. Might be interesting to find out what it is.
Pick up a really cool figure, okay.
Everything you pick up seems faded, chipped, and sad somehow. Most of them are just broken to big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks, the kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
Any games I'm excited for? Yeah, Silk Song's coming out.
Franco-Nigerian Nights.
I wanted to
I used
play
to be
that
very
game,
serious
you
about
know,
these guys.
what's it called? FromSoft made like a Bloodborne 2, but it's only for the Switch too, so I definitely will not be buying that. $100 plus like another 100 to play one game.
A long, long time ago.
It's depressing.
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
Which ones? Ah, those. Yes, they are. I find the paint job a bit gaudy, but children like the bright colours indiscriminately.
Nintendo low-key fell off. They're just milking us dry. They're not even making good games no more. It's just depressing.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well loved and well traveled. Chipped.
When's the last time they even
They
made a
stare at
Mario
you with the
game?
unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Do they have anything good? God damn. I'm trying to think of like a good game that they have. Mario Party. No. No. There's nothing there.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved.
No, Mario Wonder. I forgot about that one.
This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Could this device come in handy in my police work?
If police work means playing tapes,
Like a beach party. With sand and sun and seagulls dancing on the breeze.
Can I bring you to a beach party, Kim?
Theoretically, yes. But we don't have time right now. It's generally murder investigation first, then beach party.
you can play it any way you like. And I guess since you're a police officer, no one. Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings
Oh,
of speech,
WarioWare.
found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though
I used to
I
love
don't really
WarioWare
like
for the Wii. Okay. Is there anything here? Oh, I guess I could just talk to the guy.
it's not often that I see officers from the yard. What can I do?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Xenoblade. That's like one of the RPGs, right? I thought it was... thought people were saying it was bad. No, that's not true. I didn't hear anybody say anything about that. Actually, I've never heard anything about that game. Maybe I'll get around to it. No, I won't. Sorry, I'm lying now. Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you. Have you had any trouble?
I haven't had any problems myself.
Who are you?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travellers, people looking for a deal. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
I think some of your selections are press your finger to your lips more tasteful than others. Like what? Like in a lustful way? No, I'm not gonna do that.
It keeps me entertained.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
Electrochemistry. Yeah.
Feeling warm and enthralled by
Holy.
the movement of light, while the mind continues to race. A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eye.
Why on earth? There's a prescription.
There's a note of indignation. Those triangle patches on his vest, you have a feeling they mean something, like they're similar to the halogen rectangle on your jacket.
No judgment, I did a lot of pure holy done before I lost my memory. Chill out. I'm a chill out cop who just wants some of what you're having. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, fellow kids. Where can I find some of these Percocets?
Prolodon is just something since I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade, had to take it for radiation.
He's taken for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in you too. We were an all-volunteer force, self-organized.
Tough son of a gun, this.
I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance. Didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do. There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick. There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened. And why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment. And early death. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could. No one's.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear. The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I like the theory more than the...
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question.
What? The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another.
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept truth be
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm issued by the citizens' militia, and now...
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
It's possible in these parts of town. We ought to find her and discourage her from taking justice into her own hands.
We've came here too.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to...
You weren't quite... You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat. When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of...
You sucked on a...
Awesome.
Good. Very normal.
I really should have killed myself. Maybe I still will one of these days. Okay, how much I sell for?
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. This has got to be... There's pity there too.
Doesn't sound like a lot of money. The shoes are worth like what, $250? No, the shoes are worth like $50. I sold it for like less than a third of what the shoes cost. What are you gonna say if I say this?
In his face.
Just know what to say.
He doesn't.
My apologies, officer, but...
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Of course. Have you tried it before?
It's almost like the lieutenant steps away, pretending. Go ahead then, he thinks. As long as you can walk straight, I don't care.
Here you go, man.
Yes, darling. That's the coalition government ordained Parolidon. Not so sure about this.
Thanks.
Of course. Sure thing. Sure, man. I doubt it, but I do my best to keep my distance from all men.
No one likes to see what you have to see every day.
I do my...
No one. The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing.
Awesome. Okay, let's just go see where the guy got hanged. Enough of this. Let's continue the story. Book about pate, like food. This book you don't understand. Book about the future. Book appears to be erotica, but without actual erotica. You know, I went to like a value village the other day, or like a month ago, and they had like a book section, and there were a bunch of books that were like super cheap. And I was looking like at these reference books, and they were all textbooks, and they were like $10 each, so I picked up like a bunch of them. So now I have like this medical book. What else do I have? I have like some... Okay, I don't even know what I have. I bought like a cookbook. I wanted to like learn how to cook stuff. A book on medicine. They were selling a book on drugs. About like how different drugs affect the body. And I really wanted to buy that one. The problem is that they were having a sale where if you buy 4 books you get 1 for free, right? But I bought a bunch of heavy books and then it was really hard to carry home. So I couldn't buy everything I wanted, and I don't really want to go buy everything again because then I have to like drag all these heavy books home. But I want to buy 4 so I can get the bonus 1 for free. That's how they get you.
The display rack.
It was great. It only cost like $50 for 5 books, which is pretty good.
Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere.
Isn't that the guy from God of War? Drugs affect you differently based on your brain. Could you, I don't know, could you like elaborate on that? Neurochemistry? Is that what you've been learning in sociology?
Rows and rows of Hyundalamen blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Hyundal and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Hyundal, Return to Hyundal. And the solipsistic Man from Hyundal and the Hyundal Man.
Speed is ADHD medication. Do you mean like Adderall and speed are like made of the same chemical composition or something like that? They're both like stimulants, right?
Maybe 100. Man from Hyundal and the sages at the end of the world. Man from Hyundal and the false god. Man from Hyundal and the scorched earth. Man from Hyundal, the Hyundal. Those snow crabs are worse than they sound.
Half-light.
Not even close. Man from Hyundal in hell. Man from Hyundal and the forest of slaves. Man from Hyundal under the lake. Man from Hyundal, Hyundal burning. There's even the trial of death. A pastoral combat game book set in the world of Hyundalaman, and so much more.
Pain threshold, 72%. I better win.
Nothing of interest.
Frick.
Only silence and the cosmic background pain radiation.
Oh, Man from Hyundal. Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination.
I don't know. I feel like I get distracted easily, so I feel like I could use some of that stuff to get, like, what's it called, wired in. Maybe. And like cocaine and stuff. Yep. We will all be using this, right? Me and you. All of us. We'll all be snorting lines to focus.
What does it matter? They're all the same. If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hjelm Dalaman.
Okay, this isn't where the body was hanged. Here, maybe it's in here.
You see a set of tattered curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Okay, I'll ignore that for a while. Damn, that sucks. If healthcare is privatized in America and stuff like that. Oh, the body, I found it. Hey, little boy, tell me about the body.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep? Pigs come to take me out? Trying to snuff me out?
No, why would you even say
Why are you
that?
sneaking up on me like that? It's not a good idea to scare me, pig.
Okay, whatever, man. Not cool.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
No, it's not privatized. I guess what I meant to say was that buying stuff in America is really expensive. Okay, here's the body. Hey, stop throwing rocks at him. Smells like spoiled meat.
Kuno's got this.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno.
Not getting into this right now.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
Love it in the dick.
Whoa.
The boy is sweating profusely. His
Chill,
eyes
bro.
are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
That's not how we do it.
Can't talk, pig.
Shit coming up strong.
Whoops.
That sounds good. Joyous. I mean drugs.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the
Kuno's riding it, see?
The rake. You should throw
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Does he want to hang out? I'm not a narc. Yeah.
Fuck no. Kuno doesn't buy that shit. The fuck
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
Whoa, that's not what I said.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got. Shitload pig.
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
The doctor's just scamming you.
You have no idea
Damn.
what the usual is. Just ask whatever comes to mind.
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty Kuno.
I don't know. Maybe is it hard to switch doctors in America? Or maybe like buy a... Okay, whatever. I don't know anything. I recently swapped I got a new doctor. And it's a lady. I feel like, and you know, I was asking her like a few questions and it doesn't seem like she was very helpful. I was low-key disappointed. I might have to find another doctor too.
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in my.
I don't know how hard it
Kuno
is to
wasn't
get
in
another
Revachol.
one.
Kuno wasn't regional. I don't know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Oh, like cyberpunk edge runners, right? That's what they called it, right?
Kuno gives this info out on a need
I make
to know
the right
basis,
reference.
and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant. Kuno's fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp.
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
You're testing Kuno's.
Get lost.
Kuno's Kuno?
Kuno. Primal.
Yeah, think about it. Think about that rabbit Kuno shit.
He seems glad someone understood what he was going for.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands up! Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Ray!
Help! He's got the Kuno! Help! Help! He's digging.
Escalate, Kuno!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Shut him down. Are you high?
Help! Mister!
Rollings. He's having the time of his...
He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! No one. Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
This is where Kuno is...
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno!
No!
You put him up to this yourself.
Listen to your friend.
It's bubbling somehow.
Kuno owns the fat ass. Help! The RCM is trying to fuck Kuno!
Don't punch him, it's a bad idea, you know. Holy, I won the check. Nice. Oh.
Thump. The blow connects surprisingly well. Kuno feels it.
You made me do this. You did this to yourself. Why do you make me do this?
Officer, this is very far from...
For heaven's sake, he thinks. This has got...
Okay, pig.
If this act was about him trying to establish...
Kuno knows to respect that violent shit. You should see Kuno's dad. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything.
The creature behind the fence has fallen ominously silent. Only
Yeah, I
her
barely
eyes
touched
are
him.
alive, jumping.
Okay, pig. Talk to Kuno. We're back in this shit. The fuck do you want?
Empathy, legendary. Figure out what's going on with this kid. Yeah, those are good odds.
He's on your crime scene.
Fuck.
Bossing you around. Andy's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs.
Get your snap. You should give up, Pope.
You okay, Kuno?
That went wrong.
You're dreaming.
A little.
Don't let him dominate you, Kuno! Fuck his fat ass!
The fuck about it? Kuno's fucking.
End of conversation.
You're
Get lost!
right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden. Yeah, whatever. Kuno. Yeah. The kingdom of. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Okay.
Kuno doesn't.
That was not helpful.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists its neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Yeah, I can win this.
The smell is repulsive.
Okay. No, I threw up.
Too late. It's impossible until a pool of vomit lies under your feet.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear. That young woman, the gardener, mentioned if she doesn't have any, there might be some in the...
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Active decay.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
Okay, I'm gonna go get some ammonia from the gardener lady.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
So white check, you may retry
Heavy
it.
workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails.
The vomit. I mean, the other guy, yeah, he's probably used to it. This Loki reminds me of Persona 4 in the beginning. You know, when Adachi sees the dead body for the first time and he vomits everywhere. Did you play Persona 4? Sorry, I might have spoiled it. It's okay, it was just the beginning of the game. Persona 4 reference, this is just like Persona 4.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack. Because it's nice and orderly. No, there's more to this. Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pop.
Okay, great. Okay, let's just go get that thing. Never played a Persona game. Oh yeah, Catherine. I remember you talking about that a while ago. Okay, give me ammonia.
Hello again, officer? Sure. I'm done with them. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible head.
Missing out on peak. Maybe not. Interfacing versus electrochemistry. Okay, so I can just use this now, right? No, I can't. Oh. Or is it like, do I have to interact with the thing to use it?
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Okay, so I can use it again, but I'm probably just gonna fail the check, so what, am I just not supposed to do that? Lay above descending, okay. Maybe I can look at like my, yeah, this thing. Sing karaoke, inspect victim's body. Try a rich person. Okay, you know, maybe I can win the coin flip.
There he still is, looking Right. The ammonia only makes it worse.
Oh my
the
god.
combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much.
Oh, sorry.
When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
There goes everything. It's a great time to go and sing karaoke. Okay, then I will go and sing karaoke. I don't think
Get
I
a
want
hold
to
of
be a cop
yourself.
anymore.
The weight is reassuring.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder. I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough. Monday, make sure you bring your handkerchief. Okay, you've said it. You needed to say it. And you need to get your shit together.
No, I don't want to get my shit together.
And the world will turn away from you and leave you behind. No. You will get your shit
Thought
together.
gained volumetric shit compressor.
You're sure this is not effective? For a moment, the hanged man
Bitch fight, see?
Bitch is about to.
We should go and do something else. Give it half an hour. Then come.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it with special bonuses and effects.
My thought cabinet. We all have these. Your shit is apart, and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that together. Compressed in a small area to achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the two hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people, maybe that will help. Yep, I have never smelled a corpse before. Oops. I guess especially when they're like rotting, you know, in the sun or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably vomit. Would I? Yeah. Oh, you can only have like a few of them at once. Also, how big is this game? This looks like it's gonna take me a long time to beat. Like, are we talking like 100 hours here? 200 hours? I guess it's you know, you can technically have as many hours as you want. Have you smelled a corpse before? You said that in a way that implies that you've smelled a corpse before.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
It's fermenting. Damn. Is that why that's your name? Your username? Did you throw up?
An off-key melody starts.
Kudos! Please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
It's the police.
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were... But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
Actually, possums and opossums are different animals, right? I kind of just realized that. Actually, that's not true. I was watching, what was I watching? I was watching a TikTok. I think it was Hotel Transylvania, like the fourth one or something. And there's like this gag where they're going down, they're like ziplining down. And then they go like, oh, possums. And then, you know, they zipline past the possums and they're like the nice ones. And then they go to the next one and they're like, oh, possums. And then they start attacking them. So are possums the nice ones, or opossums the nice ones? Or maybe I like misremembered that. I guess I can just Google it. Versus possums. Yeah, okay. Then I probably misremembered it. What is the difference between an opossum and a possum? R/furry. Yeah, I will be going to the furry subreddit to find it out. You know, I gotta hear from the experts. Oh yeah, it's like you said, an opossum is a North American, and possums are an Australian one. I think I'm gonna have to peruse the furry subreddit for a second. Okay. Awesome.
You ring the doorbell. Just seeing the words Andro Orlando gets your hackles up. Its very existence is a threat to your masculinity. All you hear is static. You ring the doorbell. You wait for a minute. Looks like someone has melted. Silence. You hear static.
Yes, hello. Have you come to play the law? My God.
The lieutenant exchange.
It's you.
It's a woman, and she knows you. Your heart beats faster.
North America and Australia were connected.
No, something's wrong here.
You mean like the Pangea theory? Also, I think I remember I was at work, and they were like setting up traps for animals because like there were a bunch of animals running around the place, and they actually did they caught, maybe it was a possum or an opossum, or maybe it was a raccoon. I low-key don't remember anymore. And then, you know, my coworker like picked it up, and it was like, you know, it was all mad. It was like hissing and whatever. Damn, it was only 1 year ago, and I low-key can't even remember. It's funny. It's funny how you low-key forget everything in your entire life if you don't really think about it. Yeah, it's me.
Sounds like a ghost.
Here I am again.
Your clothes and you feel detached from your surroundings.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care. Ever since I came to work here,
A spot of step.
it's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally again.
She sounds. The cold is deep under your skin, as if you were talking to someone who's 100 years away.
Oh God,
She
please
doesn't
don't
answer.
cry.
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
It was fat from eating the cat food. Was it like fighting the cat and like scaring it away and eating its food? It was pretty sad. Poor cat. Actually, could you domesticate one of those things? Probably, right? I get it, you don't want to talk to me. No one ever wants to talk to me. Oh, poor me. Oh, no one wants to talk to me. Oh, no one wants to be my friend.
Passes by.
It must have been some kind of faulty wiring. We should maybe stop playing with this doorbell.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. Silence. No one answers the doorbell. Nothing happens after you ring the silence. No one. This button looks new.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Oh, they were chill.
Whatever she says, it can't
It's
hurt
better.
you.
It's better
You're a
than the
different person.
alternative, right?
Alright, maybe not healthier, but it's a bonus that you've drunk so hard you can't remember. There's a light buzz, a strange
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place?
Here come the bad vibes again. Wait, is she...
Michelle. Why did you even call? I don't understand.
The voice from the intercom. Your hands are getting cold and your breathing becomes visible, forming small silvery puffs in the air.
As if my...
And then she tries again not to cry. Real or not, anger boils up in your chest. Her sound. This is where you hung up the call the last time. The phone rings in the office with an old-fashioned chime, and someone walks by in a pair of heels. The static is like a warm blanket wrapped around the sounds. No one replies, but the static grows stronger like rainfall. Then a female voice speaks out. Her words are too cold to comprehend. She smells of sodium lights and...
So... It was a recording trapped in the circuitry from some ancient tenant. This sometimes happens. Shall we conclude here? We have other... Don't take this the wrong way, but during our short stint working together, something weird is almost always happening to you.
It's not very nice. It's morally wrong to have an opossum as a pet. I guess. Now look, you don't know. Do you mean like in the same way it's wrong to have like to keep like a lion as a pet because they're supposed to be in the wild? You know what's low-key weird? Having a monkey as a pet is really weird to me. It's like that's basically a human. That's pretty scary. I don't know. That just really makes me feel weird. And also, I don't know. I think everyone's heard of this story, but there was this woman, and like she had a pet monkey, and the monkey like ripped off her face. Oh my god. Scary. And they got like the police audio. Oh my god. It's pretty scary.
Do not look.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder.
You can revisit the bench.
Most able-bodied man. Oh no, they're much hunkier than you. Shouldn't feel threatened by handsome men. You're scared of monkeys. Yeah, if you really think about it. If you really think about it. Yeah, they are scary. And they're kind of like uncanny. I don't know, they can be nice too, I guess. There's like this one that learns sign language. I think it's Coco, right? It like learned sign language and it could like do a bunch of signs. It had like a pretty high level. And then it had like a pet cat and the cat died and it was really sad. Jump Jams, a popular Muskeyer mag.
Welcome to Revachol.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Oh,
come on, man. I just said, welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
Racist lorry driver.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Yeah, there is this one, like, they like dress the monkey up. Am I even remembering this stuff right? There's this one thing where they like dressed a monkey up, and then like in like human clothes, but the monkey got like really depressed because it was a monkey and not like a human, and it kind of knew the difference. Or am I actually quoting Planet of the Apes? I might be tweaking. You know, like that uncanny valley feeling like that you get like when you see something like you're not supposed to, and it's like that with monkeys. Nah, but they can be chill. They can be chill probably. Do you see that one video where, you know, everyone's like at a campfire and the guy goes, he talks to the monkey and he's like, who's that monkey? Who's that monkey with the big feet? And he starts hyping the monkey up, and the monkey like starts like getting so excited and like making those noises and like screeching. You know, and there's that one clip with the monkey that had the gun.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense.
But you know, I guess it's how you treat them, right? Probably. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna have I don't have a pet monkey.
Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Yeah, humans can be like that too. You want to think about that? Sorry, let me think about that for a little bit. Like when you get on the bus and there's like a person and you can like tell they're mentally ill, or like there's something with them and then they start like tweaking out. That's like really scary. That like activates my fight or flight reaction, and usually I just run away. Just scary. I was on high alert when I go out in public. Also, I've low-key stopped taking the bus because it was really expensive. I've been like walking. I've been doing a lot of walking. I used to like take the bus to go to the gym. Now I just walk there. It takes me like an hour. But it's like not that far away. You're sad. Yeah, it's pretty empathetic of you. But there's just too many. And it's scary, especially in a confined space. Give a lieutenant a punch on the shoulder.
You two make a cute couple.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes.
Whatever you say, officers. Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation. Apples. Yeah, apples.
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
No.
He's got a smoke right there, in his fucking hand. Snatch that shit out.
Can't have it. Evidence of what? I haven't done anything.
I changed my mind anyways.
Sorry I couldn't be of any help.
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with a coalition in charge and all. You might want to...
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat.
No, I get it. Someone has to be the unpopular guy.
People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Those drug addicts are mentally ill. That could be a result of their mental illness, but yeah, I guess there are just too many cases. You're right. Loki should just stop thinking about it. Yeah, I can tell you're a prime example of superior design. Jump ahead, like attack him. Yeah, this guy's Loki chopped.
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources. The problem? The damn kips are showing a real good game lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other introduced species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory. It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, it's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
Never mix. This guy's talking about eugenics. I'm not down with this one. You go fuck yourself. I'd really rather talk about something else. Yeah, I think I can get down with racism.
Don't push your luck, Runt.
Volumetric ship compressor.
Awesome.
Bizarre scientific news from Rivershore West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit's singularity lasts.
All endurance white checks unlocked. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4. You trust that people are good enough to not kill you, which they usually are. I mean, I wanna question your schools, whatever, but like, in America, that's low-key not true, isn't it? Because they literally have like the highest gun violence rates. Sorry. But yeah, I guess it's better not to think about it. Oh, I found money on the floor.
Yes?
Nothing. There's a protest.
Bastards! We have a right to work! Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down. We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Okay, then I'm thinking
Good.
no.
We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work! Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence. Rights of people. Rights of workers. To have gainful employment. To make a salary. And feed their families.
This guy wants to be employed. Chill, bro. Censor that word next time. Censor the E word.
Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the right to work! Right to work!
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I definitely do glorify it. Yeah, well. I mean, I keep saying stuff like, "Oh, what are you gonna do?" But like, that's probably not the mindset you're supposed to have. You're supposed to be like, "Yo, we should change this." You know, something. Do something. I was watching like this gun documentary in my like film class. I'm trying to remember what it is. It's like buying guns for something, and they were talking about like school shootings, and there's like these American people are having like a, every year they would have like a big gun show where everyone could get a gun. Okay, I don't remember anymore. It's pretty depressing to think about.
Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scott.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess. Am I even allowed to talk about this stuff? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. But it's like everyone wants to, have the right to defend themselves, right? In case they get in trouble. And like, I low-key was thinking about this too. I was thinking like, I've been doing so much walking around, and it's like, what if I walk into like a bad neighborhood and then get robbed? And it's like, I was thinking like, obviously, well, not obviously, but I can't get a gun. Or actually, I can get a gun, but that would take a while. But then I was thinking like, oh, what if I had like a baseball bat, and I just like, carried a baseball bat around with me. But then everyone would want to have a baseball bat. And that's the big problem, right? Because I believe myself to be like, oh no, I'm the good guy. I would never ever hurt anybody. But that's probably what every single other person is thinking too. Oh, I need this, just in case. And then, okay. I think I expended all my psychological strength. What is a strike?
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, this beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers.
When the man moves around, you perceive some serious abs underneath his tight-fitting shirt. There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of his shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit. He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated.
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If Union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Yapathon.
What's it to you?
Deep suspicion.
Big mess caused by Union greed. But I only fight for the rights of people. We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain. Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs. Heavy lifting. Cargo hauling. Bouncer work. I know the drill.
Been thrown out of it a lot.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell? Uh-huh. It was a long time ago. Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
Behind the hostile cafeteria.
I know nothing about a murder.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him. Interesting.
What are you talking about? I'm not tense.
Yes, he's tense and dangerous. Somewhere below it.
Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup and open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
We are not picking pity.
Let us work! We were promised work. We'd be in there, working. If the main gate's locked, it would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is. Why don't you go arrest?
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk.
Okay. Oh, it's safe. Oh, he's probably stored fuel here. A foreign car.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods. A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane." Not a good track record of mental health in that family.
Actually, let me check my stats. Oops. Oh, I could have been using these the whole time. Equip these to open locked containers in the world. Discover secret orbs in shady areas. 1 psyche and -1 HP. For how long? Just for a while. Okay. I really wanted to read these. Okay. No. Flight. Your flight or fight or flight. You ultra tuned. At low levels, you find your survival instinct is lacking. Those who respect violence will not respect you. Shivers. You don't listen to others. Electrochemistry. Take drugs with fewer negative side effects. You'll be too innocent to be effective. The city will be difficult to understand. So this is my best skill. You have conversations with your clothing. How you shape the cosmos. Cool for sane people, the non-suicidal. Suggestion. Ruins full of snow, no one lives here. Umanox. All money.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter. Nothing. Her smile. No. This one is a monster in disguise. Nothing. No. This one is a monster.
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Why? I just told you why.
Okay. Wait, but I really want to ask her some questions.
The woman still. No response. Wherever this woman. Nothing. No. This one is a
Okay. Walk over the crate. Okay. A dirty shirt. All money. There's money on the floor.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy grad-made machine is well kept for such a...
A few days ago, I found a dime in the grass when I was walking to the gym.
The windows are clear. They've been recently
That was
washed.
pretty good.
You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia. The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity. The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy. Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it on...
He was acting tough before. This probably scared him a bit. Who knows when it will come in.
Okay, that's the guy's house. And this guy.
What did he just call you? Oh no, not this again. You just got away from that fucking kid.
No, he didn't call me that, man.
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and beats me. Somewhere it gotta be bloody stupid, freaking evil to scab. Or I guess scared maybe. But scared personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something. We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time. I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north? Come to see the strife?
Come to Martini's investigating a murder. I need to know what's behind these gates I'm exploring.
My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits. I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. I walk right past. Yeah, the 2.5-meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him, then press the button to unlock the door, then go past him again, and you enter the arbor through the office. Está. Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. Or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually... Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert. Not yet, no. He's...
Nothing a couple of solid hooks from Dexter and Sinister won't fix.
Sure. Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
It's actually very fun and easy. You're right, it's almost impossible. I have no idea what I'm doing.
I have no idea what I'm doing either. I don't even know what day it is. Don't tell me. It's a better day that way. Murder, huh? Probably not. I wouldn't even know where to start with that. Much better here at the harbor. For a murder, huh? I don't believe you. Post L'Aventurier said the same thing. They tried to get me to be their postman. So fun, so easy, they said. It's just work. It wasn't. I'm doing much better here at the harbor. You know, serious business.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike.
Murder, huh? Of course, Policia.
Should we? He's nice. I don't like.
Okay. Oops. Press button behind guard. Hermetically sealed door. Let's look at him. This guy has like a harem too.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Wow.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology? It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
My body does not betray my degeneracy.
To Al-Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can.
It's not good.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk and drowned.
Your mouth moves, but the one who speaks Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Show him the ham still got it.
The ethanol fungus is deep within your nervous system, pulling the strings. You are merely is willingly calling yourself a ham sandwich. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato. You will be super.
It is, baby, yeah. You.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
It is my task to keep the degenerate drunks from entering the harbor. Enough with this begging. You should leave bring your troops to the Simenine Islands and to Boogie Street. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage.
This is your chance. He's talking. Rip into him with a... No, don't rip into anyone. You're sensitive. Remember? Communicate.
Subscribe to his advanced race theory. His tattoos, are they white?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race. I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
Is my stream lagging? I don't know. I hope not. Says it's fine on my end, I think. I can only guess. If it was bad, then the Wi-Fi meter would be red. I don't know. My Wi-Fi is pretty bad though. Actually, it's been okay recently.
You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability. From a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw makes you look like a baby. It is impossible to see any more of your bone structure. It is covered in... This leads me to conclude you are not a police officer. You are a common criminal, an offspring of murderers and sailors from Sur la Clé and Vesper, and possibly even the degenerate sheep herders of Ubi.
Okay.
Your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all Revacholians. Your parents and their parents made the decision to reproduce while under the influence of Al Ghul. That is the only reason you are here.
He's right there. It's almost impossible to get it on unless you're both drunk. It's too scary when people are sober. Ask what kind of races there are first.
Holy, I won.
Classification is core to this stuff.
Do you?
The lieutenant looks toward the harbor.
You are obviously a liberal, Sayolite. A polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of microtechnology and your sartorial choices. Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself.
Is he talking to like me, the player?
There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need education on?
Why are we entertaining a conversation? I don't know. I wanted to press. I want to press the button. Also, I wanted to see if I could win the odds thing because I enjoy gambling.
Those are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant. A receding genetic pool has led them out on reprehensible street parades in mound cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet. You know them by the names of their nation states. The mound are proof that you can have too much Occidental racial purity. The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the Golden Pisant, the other large Mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow, overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music and eat toxic minced meat-based food, which in turn only produce, as proven by the Maun and the Mesk, Occidental type A is in retrograde. The Seminese and the Areopagite are on the ascent. The indigenous people of this, the Insulin, the Areopagites are the master race of the Ilmaran. The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Seminese are powerful, mesomorphic. The latter is perfected and adapting. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite, or Simeo.
Nature was not capable of more.
Type B are the unheroic races. Amorphous to an untrained eye, Koiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich. But look into the pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural. The Koiko, the countless micronationalities au grade, are all inexplicably obsessed with potard. The only thing
potato
more is divided into microscopic ethnos. The Vacholians, halfway between type A and the racial cauldron. Two makes to know right from wrong. Types CF are a museum of failed chimeric
experiments.
And tragic lesser races like the mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a Mesk woman and a Seminese man. Only the mosquito is born sterile, like a donkey. All they have left is to ride customized motor carriages with hydraulic. Then there is the Simino Koiki Chimera. Are you sure you wish to know of the Simino Koiki Chimera? The Koiko, as you know, are very servile, especially when they meet the rich man. Racial scientists have toyed with the idea of crossing the Seminese with the Koiko to produce a super worker of Seminese strength and grace. This will never happen. The Seminese and the Koiko may have similar interbreeding problems as the mosquito. We will never know precisely, but enough. It is cruel to entertain ourselves with the deformities of Type CF. Where there you understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race? We will see.
Access to the Union is important for our investigation.
There may be another way
without
without becoming a race theory.
Am I mildly worried he might take it seriously? The lieutenant thinks. Yes, I am, he concludes. I am worried.
Alright. Should I decline? I guess so. Alright, fine.
Lost, though. Buckled away at the last gate. This is why your haplogroup will never rise from the ashes. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere Vacholian. Don't be vulgar. White or...
There must be some friction there. He's keeping it well hidden.
Mr. Clare is a man of vision. Also, to serve is noble. takes discipline.
A mysterious fourth thing.
Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerates.
This guy got it from Disco
offshoots. I
Elysium.
am not surprised you enjoy it so much. We are the
Okay, okay, fine,
No,
fine.
you
Enough.
Yes.
Okay, alright, fine. I'll go do that. I'll go do that karaoke thing you were talking about. Oh, there's a door here. Oh. Wait. Oh. Alright, alright. Come back. Yeah, I never saw that guy before. Oh. Money. There's money on the floor. That's a light. Also, you lied to me. There's no karaoke. Okay, well, whatever. Let me try knocking on the door again.
The door is still still the lieutenant. He doesn't like with it. You should punch a fucking hole in it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
You slam your fist into the vinyl.
Ow.
It does not produce a hole.
Stop that.
Still the lieutenant. He doesn't like. You should punch a fucking hole in it.
Hey.
That felt good. Don't. Everyone is a whore. What does that even mean? Breathe in. You hear the murmur of blood in your ear.
Okay, okay. I guess that didn't work. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Isn't sebum like the thing, you know, it's the thing that creates acne, right? And I thought it was a reference to Mexican people. Was I wrong? He was talking about Mexican people, right? Or, you know, that's what it was referring to, right? Look, there's someone up there. Oh, never mind.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook.
If you have too much of it, that's how acne is created.
As you step in,
Unless
he
I'm
nods
wrong.
toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Quebec. It must be his name. Garancy. Garancy Quebec. Sounds representative.
Maybe he meant like their brains are juvenile or something because, you know, you produce a lot of sebum when you're in puberty. Well, that's as much as I can go. That's as far as I can go.
The man puts his cup down and replies something. His left, he smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots. You see a heavy steel. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
I'll be back, door.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The door does not budge.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads? It is quite pretty. I suppose we could look into it as a side investigation. If you say so, Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Okay. I even just... Okay. There's nice. Tree union members. Door opens in an hour and 20 minutes. Look, and this guy woke up so I can talk to him now.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long? Attaboy.
Sprinkle clock.
It's coming back to him. You had your mesolimbic reward pathway worried there, not thinking about drinking all that time. It was like you weren't yourself. Forget about the bar. Or don't forget about it. You should totally try to get a drink there too.
Lick it.
But first, you should lick that stain off the counter.
Okay.
Calmly. The lieutenant looks out of the window. Then...
What are you doing?
I'm an alcoholic. I need to get my hit. Investigating.
We should move.
The baddest of the bad cops hit an all-time low with Kim.
A real drink would go well with those cigarettes you're looking.
Jesus. Oh, I didn't know there was a reputation system.
Yes?
No response. He just...
Have you tried concentrating?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice. Like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
He doesn't like me. Bro, what I do, bro? I didn't do anything, man. Just being myself. I'm just expressing my free will.
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation. Try work. The case at hand, not a fan. It's just the nature. Really? You look fine to me. This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer. Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's lazaret. What do you want to know? Good.
Can I level up now? I need 5 more points. +1 physical instrument. One conceptualization. Okay. Map. Explore the whirling secret passage. This hangover feels really bad. Okay.
The man with the unimpressive
Please
beard.
give me a drink.
Mr. Gart.
Yes?
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
I'm currently in between names, or can I have a drink?
No, you cannot.
Officer, I was thinking more along the lines of your...
Fantastic.
It's like when you left your band, but you haven't decided on a solo
That's
artist
wonderful.
name yet.
Really, I think so. But there's a dead
Sir, I understand your concern.
Yes, of course.
For a moment, the cafeteria manager...
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also...
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over. As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here.
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place.
This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes?
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here, and I'm not going to start working here again.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Who, me?
Yes, Detective Cousteau. I have everything. You?
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would? She went away because none of your business. Oh my god, what is your...
Maybe it's he who's obsessed with this Sylvie person.
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the... What are you, crazy?
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles.
No, I didn't. I didn't. I don't appreciate. Do I have to answer?
The lieutenant stands motionless.
What are you, an idiot? I told you I...
He ignores you.
Okay.
Let's go.
30
Not
experience.
so fast. You owe me 100...
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan cat.
Let's bail! Time to push the eject!
No, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
I know you shit. It's a red check.
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the...
No, you don't owe me street cred. You owe me...
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him!
I just hear my Thai speak to me twice.
No one is saying that! No one is saying that Ty can talk! That would be ludicrous! It's just that you should arrest him! It would be wiser! He wants to take your money!
Oh, thank you, Thai.
The lieutenant looks at you, tugging.
If you don't have the money, it's okay. None of it.
That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
And I owe this place for.
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money. What are you, a philosopher?
Yeah, I might be. Since I woke up, I have trouble remembering even the most basic concepts of reality.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Is this money?
Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
For survival, to pay me. Unless you want to become a hobo. Do you want to become a hobo? There's nowhere else to stay in Martinez, and it's a cold spring outside. Money doesn't make you happy, but it lets you be unhappy. If you run out of money, you die. It's like that for all of us. Me too. That's why I need you to pay me. I'm not an asshole.
Awesome, I love capitalism. I love wasting my fucking life to make a very small amount of money and make my employers an enormous amount of money. I love wasting my lifespan. Please. Please stop it. Is this money?
Yes, it is. No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
100 times smaller. Well, that's horrible.
It is.
For a moment, his antipathy is overcome by compassion for the sheer smallness of the money. He demonstratively suppresses a world-weary sigh.
Yeah, why do I have to pay for everything that I... Yeah. Yeah, you're under
You can't
arrest.
me. I haven't done anything.
Authority 83% chance. Jesus. Okay, you're not under arrest. 83%. Holy.
From the bottom of your blue soul, a term emerges.
Refusal to aid an officer of the peace. You're impeding me.
But it's not inane. You owe me money.
It is cruel of you. A man has been killed. File a request for...
Okay, you'll only have to pay for the window and the drinks. That's 70. I'll get the rest from your stupid station.
No memory of drinking them. I'm not paying for the drinks. I won't pay for the window.
Fine, I'll take it off the bill. You want to sleep in a post-apocalyptic... The ledger does. The ledger has a memory. The drinks are non-negotiable. There's no... Don't thank me. You still owe me 30 for the drinks.
That's enough now, sir. Good day.
Awesome.
By the way, where is home? The address is... But
Don't
you've
even
been
have
at
one.
this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Why did you say that?
No. But isn't that an expression? A saying. Up on Marvel Hill. A great hike.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Try to trace the way back somehow. I'll live in a dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything, Hobocop.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time.
Okay. This guy. It's about money, you know. Yeah, I know. Okay. Oh, now I can level stuff up. Oh, intimidate the public. Can I level this up? No, I can't. Interfacing. No, it wouldn't really make any sense for me to level up like these low level ones, right? I probably want to have like a high thing. Fuck. Electrochemistry, love and be loved by drugs. Oh, and because these are like 1, I can only level them up by 1 point, and because these are 5, okay. No, I get it. That's really interesting, actually. Intellect of 1, yeah. That's how I've been feeling recently. Okay, suggestion. Or empathy. Yeah. And I just... shit. Too late. I leveled it up. Okay, well now it's at 5, but I could get rid of the... If I got rid of this shirt. Conceptualization. Okay, my conceptualization is an intellect thing, so I'll just get rid of it to get my thing up. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. And electrochemistry, okay. Awesome. Okay. I've just been walking around, but I should probably figure out something. Or go to bed. Okay, you know what? Oh. I can do this. Yes, the shirt. Okay. I've had enough. I'm gonna go to bed now. That's the end of this. But this was fun, I think. I think it was fun. Okay, bedtime. I guess I gotta save the game. How do I save? There we go. Yep. Wow. A new save. Yep, I will. It's the part where I beg for people to like and subscribe. If you like the video, please like and subscribe so I don't have to get a job. Please, God, I don't want to get a job. Another job, a second job. Please don't make me get a second job, please. Please, I'm begging you. Please, please, please. Okay. Take care. Goodbye. Good night.